Hello everyone, Mr. Sorkin here. Welcome back to Pokemon Violet. And I was able to finally get Walking Wake. It was a hassle, but thanks to two Azumarill, we were able to beat it. And I am quite proud of this Pokemon. While it is big, I'm so glad I was able to capture it. Even though the reports made it seem smaller than it was, but it looks like a Velociraptor Suicune. I'm going to see if there's any Pokedex thing on it, which is why I kept on pressing the wrong button. Because, yeah. I'm very doubtful there's Pokedex entry on it. But you'd be surprised. Doesn't look like there is. So let's get to the gameplay. I am so excited to take a look at this Pokemon. It was so hard to get, and let's hope it's worth it. So yeah, this is the Paradox form. Wow, can I not freaking speak? Suicune, and it is a Water Dragon type, and it's based off of Velociraptor. Not what I was expecting. A Paradox form of Suicune to look like, because we did get the picture in the journal, which everyone thought was like, oh, it's like a combined version of all of them, which is what I thought it would look like too. And then it would be like, oh, all of them were like an evolution off of it. But in terms of like a holy what the frick type of design for this Pokemon, I don't hate it. I really don't. And no flamethrower, which is very interesting. So yeah, this is part of a Terra raid that was on Pokemon Day. It was one of the most annoying Terra raids I've ever been on. But not as bad as the Walking Leaves, because at least I could beat this thing and capture it. I've not been able to beat Iron Leaves. And the raids are supposedly coming back in April. I'm going to try a bigger... more intense to get. Let's do Hydro Steam, because why not? Yeah, I'm starting to really like this Pokemon. I really do like its two tails, and that open mouth is just great. Suicune is one of those Pokemon where I'm very apathetic towards. Like, there's some Pokemon that you can either really love or really hate. Suicune is one that I'm just really apathetic towards. I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's Suicune. Just maybe because it wasn't a box legendary, but it was also a rowing Pokemon, which is always a problem in my opinion, because I don't want a Pokemon to be roaming. Because it just increases the randomhood of it being there. And you either have to be prepared to capture it or not, which is a problem. It's a fun idea, like it allows you to explore areas you wouldn't either have explored. But yeah, it's like Cresselia. It just doesn't let people use the Pokemon. And I think for a Pokemon, you should definitely be able to play with a Pokemon, enjoy the Pokemon for what it is. Of course, you know Intimidation. Of course you do. Let's do Dragon Pulse. So, yeah, Bug Buzz. That worked out well. Let's Dragon Pulse again. Because, yeah, I'm surprised it didn't destroy one time, but it also has that giant thing in its forehead, which looks like it would home a beam. I actually want to know what your guys' opinion are. Do you think that we will get Iron Leaves and or Walking Wake as a Pokemon that's able to get in the DLC? Like, so the DLC came out. The DLC is coming out. We know at least the 3 Pokemon. Do you think that they are going to make these Pokemon a part of like the legendary Pokemon you can encounter? And this was kind of a way of you getting them earlier, being able to get an extra one. I'd like to know what you guys think in the comments below, because that was my thought process on it. I think it's a good idea. I'm looking forward to the Pokemon DLC, but I get why people are upset about it. So, yeah... I may use Dragon Pulse again because I feel like it. Whee! Golduck fainted. Yay! Also, this thing is pretty big. Look how big it is compared to you. Its head is bigger than like my body, which is pretty cool. It's like a dragon. I'm thinking out loud. I thought it said binary for a minute. I'm like, what? Also, I love that I can use Flamethrower. So yeah, I was actually surprised about its in all honesty, about its Terra type. It's a Water Terra type, whereas the other one was a Psychic. I was like, oh, it's gonna be Dragon, the one hard type to beat, and it was like, nope, it's a Water Terra type. And I'm just like, oh, Jeez, okay. Surprised even me. We shall destroy you, Bishop. We shall and will. Because that be my plan. Bishop fainted. With that you are defeated. Where art thou? Let's destroy some Pwamies because they didn't do anything to us. Anyway, although we saw your butt for a minute, but okay. We're gonna do Hydro Stream. I don't feel like the right move to use because it is electric fighting, but it did destroy the Pwami, so I guess there is method to my madness. So yeah, those things are trying to gang up on us, and I want to deal with the Flamingo because Flamingos scare the crap out of me to begin with. Also has a really derpy phase. It reminds me so much of the sand cranes that go to my grandmother's place. There's a sand crane in my grandmother's living facility. Oh, throat chop. I see how it is. And it constantly like begs for food. This thing just reminds me of it. Okay, it's protected. Good to know. Oh, it didn't get protected. Interesting. Then why even do that? That's a good question. So yeah, life be good. I've been recently been watching all my Blu-rays. Recently, because I have them on Blu-ray. Movies on Blu-ray. I have Weathering With You on Blu-ray, which is such a good advantage because oh, this might actually do some damage. Oh, he's building up attack. Is because HBO Max only has the Japanese version, which is a problem when I want to watch the movie. I have no problem with Japanese dub. It just makes it harder for me to invest in a movie. I know it sounds really odd. Sure, that did a lot. Because sometimes I just turn on a movie while I do other things, or like it doesn't allow for easy watching. I was able to find the Your Lie in April movie on YouTube. I'm so freaking happy about that. Oh, is that just what all Paradox Pokemon do, regardless of the ball? Interesting. Hi, Pawmi, let's destroy you with our Velociraptor. I want to believe it's a she because that could do like clever girl, you know, from Jurassic Park. I love Jurassic Park. There's this I had this one film professor that was trying to ruin Jurassic Park for me. I'm just like, dude, you can't even try to ruin Jurassic Park. Because he came to us and he's like, Jurassic Park's one of the worst movies of all time. I'm just like, no. But it didn't like ruin my perception of the teacher. There's like several things like a professor has said that just ruins my opinion on the professor. I had one film professor that told me like mise en scène and auteurism is not there's no merit to them, and I was just like, what? Yeah, and it's just like, dude, it does matter. And he's even like, I'm not expecting. It's like, I don't want you guys. It's just like, there's one part where he's like, you should know who directs Iron Man 3 because it's irrelevant. It's like, no, it's Shane Black, who also directed a movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. If you watch Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and you watch Iron Man 3 right after each other, you'll find the similarities are really apparent, aside from RDJ being in them. Anyway, he was like, oh, Jurassic Park's not a good movie. I love the professor to this day. Because I just like, I do him beforehand, but I think if he said that right before, I would have been upset. 1 second, I have to deal with a group project. 1 moment. 1 minute. Let's do flamethrower. Okay, that I was gonna say that did us in, right? No, it paralyzed us. Okay. It's paralyzed and may be unable to move, but you also burned. How does it feel to be burned? I can't do the Kel, so if they like, you're burned. Oh, we're paralyzed, so we can't move. Okay. Force bomb. Oh, okay. But you burn too, so yeah. I'm gonna use flamethrower as well. Please work. It did work. Haha. Also, why does it have spice randomly in its fur? I thought that was like part of its back, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just part of its back. I got to go and full restore you because it's going to say that should take care of your paralyzation, and it did. So yeah, let's deal with them off. And then we'll end the part because I decided we're going to do it like that. This was actually a fun one because they weren't as weak, which I like. Flamethrower, go. And not to short them off. So yeah. So with that, we're going to end this part. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do next time, but you'll just have to wait. Bit of a mystery. Tell them be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time with more Pokemon content. Bye-bye.